Good morning, world, and welcome to today's edition of Sacred Earth Essentials, bringing you the first of a series called 365 Days of Soil and Soul. So what does soil and soul entail, and why am I doing this? There are a lot of individuals and organizations and governments raising awareness about saving soil and how our soil is depleted and becoming more so depleted. And within the next 50 to 60 years or less, if we as a species, as humanity, don't take more active measures to save soil, to enrich soil, to stop depleting soil with chemicals, and instead incorporate and utilize ancient farming methods combined with the new sciences that we have to prove these methods, such as biodynamic, regenerative, organic, and permaculture practices. So I am going to dedicate myself to bringing you one video every day that covers some topic of soil and soul from my perspective. That's going to include different prayers and blessings from sacred texts, oral traditions, and even transmissions, combined with the science of soil and how that fills our food with nutrients. And I know that when I think of soul and food, I think of soul food. And that may be a particular type of food specific to one region and one culture, but throughout this year, I'm going to explore what soul food means to me, as well as traditional soul food. So with each video, you will also be able to access in the comments below a little recipe that I will share with you. Because without soil, we wouldn't have food. And without food, how would we be alive? And not only that, how would we celebrate? How many people, including myself, I love food. I love growing food, serving food, being with other people when they're eating. And that's part of communion and community and coming together. And so these 365 days, I will bring you delicious morsels of soil and soul for your viewing, listening, learning, and growing pleasure. So I got my bees yesterday, which I'm super excited about, and I am going to transfer them here from this box to the hive. And I had some incense lighting that I had here, because with the smoke, they think that it is a forest fire, which causes them to, instead of being in attack mode, go into basically preservation mode, which makes it easier to work with them. I also have this smoker here. And so how do bees have anything to do with soil and soul? The cultivation and appreciation and worship of bees is actually an ancient tradition in many cultures, including Ireland and Egypt and anywhere throughout the world where they had bees. And we know that bees are pollinators and they're endangered, and they are part of the cycle of life. And that one of the things that have been killing bees has been the chemicals that have been used in gardening and farming practices. And so as we get back to organic and regenerative methods for the soil, this also is going to benefit the bees, which is going to benefit the preservation of the entire cycle of life and balance on this planet including bringing us delicious food and honey, miel, the land of milk and honey. And honey not only is deliciously sweet, but it also has antibiotic properties and antiseptic properties, and has been used again throughout cultures for thousands of years. And we will discuss a little bit more of that. And in some I was reading earlier that the bees even would represent the soul, and they represent working together in community and how hard work brings the sweetness of life. So I'm going to stop here and go ahead, and I need to relight my smoker. As you can see, the less smoke there is, the more active they get. I need a cameraman or woman or being or stand. All right, here we go. Good vibes. And if you sit, once they're nestled here, and this is the deep hive, and I'll be adding to that, it's a wonderful place to meditate in the mornings as well, and to hear that the bzzz reminds me of Tuvan throat singing. All right, so instead of reading a pre-written prayer or blessing this morning, I will just go ahead and say thank you all for being here. I hope that you enjoy a beautiful and blessed day, and may we all learn about what soil and soul and life on this planet means to us in our own unique and beautiful ways, and utilizing the invention and proliferation of technology, the growth of technology, we may each contribute to soil and soul and the preservation of life in our own unique ways. And may these bees enjoy a beautiful life here this summer, pollinating the plants and creating honey. So this is Sacred Earth Essentials, where we believe the earth is sacred and you are too. Thank you for being here today and experiencing my small farm, my small contribution to saving soil. Thank you, Sadhguru, for beginning that movement. I will include more information. There's also plenty of other organizations and people who have been working to save the planet, probably for thousands of years, but at least in this lifetime. And so throughout this year, each day I will share another resource, another person, and another way that you can contribute to saving soil, to saving the planet, to honoring and respecting yourself, because we are all connected. And so when you honor and respect other beings and show reverence to life and be kind and work together, you're also benefiting yourself. It really is the butterfly effect. So thanks again, and don't forget to go in peace and be a blessing. Aho to all my relations. Amen, Ashe, and so it is. Bye. Okay, part 2. Thank you to this elderberry tree for holding up my phone. I do not have the proper gloves to pull these out, so let's see how this goes. Thanks for watching. The earth is sacred. You are too. Go in whichever way you please and be a happy blessing. Have a beautiful day.